Hi everybody, this is Angie from tourangie.com, and today I am at Sherando Lake in the Blue Ridge Mountains near Waynesboro area of Virginia. And I just wanted to make a video of this lake recreational area. Let's see, there's two lakes here. One, you fish on the north side of the lake, where the other side is a beach. So you can swim there. And then there's another lake that you'll see in the video. You have to climb a big old hill to get up to the lake. But this is a great little place to check out. So if you're in the Waynesboro area, you should come here. This is part of the Washington National Forest here in the Blue Ridge Mountains. And there are multiple places to hike and some rustic architecture for you to look at. Let's see. Let's talk about the fees and stuff to get in. I thought was really cool. I believe you pay $8 to enter for the day. But you could buy a season pass for $30, and that covers everybody in the car. So if you have like 3 or 4 kids, hey, come on out for the whole season for $30, and you can enjoy the beach. Technically, the closest town is Stuarts, Virginia. I'm staying in Waynesboro and just driving around from there. But there's, if you're not familiar with the area, Staunton is not far away. Charlottesville is probably more like 40 minutes away, but still not too far to be here in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Appalachian Trail is very close by. Shenandoah, everything. There's a lot of scenic mountains and scenic views to look at in this area. There is camping available for regular campsites. You can rent group picnic shelters for $25. Group campsites, $50 per night per group. They can set up for RVs. Some sites have electric fees like $7. A double site for the night is $40. So yeah, check it out if you're a camper. It's a pretty cool place to come. I really enjoy the looks of this park. There is an amphitheater here, so check out their website, Sherando Park website. Find out what they do. Usually there's weekend campfire programs at the amphitheater. At the amphitheater. I'm losing my voice. So, as you know, I tend to dabble a little bit into the history of places. So we're going to talk a little bit of the history of this area, the George Washington National Forest area, and the settlement here. Mostly way back when, it was Cherokee and Shawnee Indians. The Monacan Indians were also here. Natives were also here. Later, Scotch, Irish, and German people settled in the area. So they cleared a lot of the forests and fields to start doing some agricultural things, growing crops and stuff. In the 1820s, there was a lot of outside mining and timber interests in the area. Companies bought up land areas and devastated the land, cutting and clearing the mountains, causing erosion. So Floods became more frequent, I'm sure. And of course, there was a lot of wildfires at the time too. And it hurt the population of some of the animals that were naturally in the area way back or in the early 1800s. Naturally, there was elk here and different things. So, yeah, that's part of the reason we have national forests now, is to protect some land. In 1891, the Forest Reserve Act was passed, which created forest reserves and was the forerunner for what became the National Forest System. And then in 1911, the Weeks Act passed, which made it possible for federal government to buy deforested mountain land and protect it for watershed purposes. So, George Washington National Forest was among one of the first considered for acquisition by the federal government. And then just a few years later, in 1917, Northern Virginia, the Northern Virginia area, there was land that had already been purchased. It was all combined to become the Shenandoah National Forest. Then it was later renamed George Washington National Forest to avoid confusion of the national park called Shenandoah. Civilian conservation corps played a role in the Forest Service back in the day, and there were camps here at the George Washington National Forest area. And then after, we'll go on into the 1900s and stuff, but it was after World War II, visitors to these national parks, including George Washington National Forest, increased because of its close proximity to Richmond, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. There's also a Jefferson National Forest. It's further to the west, the western part of Virginia, and it was basically created the same way. We'll be driving through there at some point and making a video, so we'll talk about it more later. So I hope you liked the beach area. I was quite impressed with it. There was people sitting over there in their lounge chairs at the beach. And as we drove up, there was somebody on a paddleboard. We are in early September. School's already back in session. So, of course, it's not busy and it is a weekday. But the temperatures are still warm, so you could still definitely swim. But, yeah, this is a nice, relaxing place, especially right now. So I don't know. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed showing off this park. I think I'll basically continue with the video and you can hear music at the end, but I'm going to sign off here. So enjoy the rest of the video, the rest of the drive. And this is Angie from tourangie.com. Come to my website, read my blogs, and make appointments so I can help you plan your next travel adventure. Bye.